water jug. All right.
Damn, hustling, 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 hustling,
It's your
hustling,
boy,
hustling,
Ski.
hustling.
Welcome back to the Matrix. You're not in the Matrix. You are the Matrix. How's it feel, Neo? And today, we got ourselves a banger daily market news analysis. What is up? What is up? How's everyone feeling out of 10? Let me know down below. Make sure you guys are spamming that like button, hitting that share so other people can spam the like button and hit the share. What's up, y'all? All right. I'm using a virtual screen. I don't know. Okay, that's terrible news. It's terrible news on TikTok. Okay, we're going to fix this. I'm going to be able to do this eventually. One of these days, we're going to figure this out. One of these days. Let me switch this. Let me switch it. Give him the old switcheroo skis. The old switcheroo. There we go. All right. Cool. What's up, guys? Hi, bro, Ski. What up, Ski? What's up, Sona community? What's up, guys? Yo, boy, what up? My good geezer. When's the next leg up? Feels like bear market, mate. It is not. This is not what a bear market feels like. Not what a bear market feels like. This is what a bear trap feels like. Not a bear market. I've said I think that Bitcoin gets into 118,000 by the end of February. That is what is the next leg up for me. We're going to get into the charts. We're going to get into the TA. That's a good sign. XEN, please listen. We talked about XEN. I said I would take profit on XEN. 4 cents was my macro targets. Okay. It might get to 6 cents. It might get to 6 cents. Top value plays right now. Sonic, HNT, Rose, ICP, Shiba, Dent, VeChain, Naka, IOTA, Flux, Theta, Krill, Suki, Raven, Dynex, Dot, LCX, XYO, Hehe, Crow, NXRA, Phantom News, and one. Ski! What up, fam? What's up, guys? What is up? What is up? This is looking like a bear market for sure. Yes, in a sense. When we look at a lot of the altcoins, the top value plays, they're at 2022 prices with 2025 risk. What does that mean? 2022 prices with 2025 risk. What does that mean? Ladies and gentlemen, that means you're at the same exact price range with multiple years of support. But what was the risk in 2022 versus the risk in 2025? The risk in 2022 was FTX just went to zero. The risk was Gary Gensler was in office. The risk was there was no regulatory clarity. The risk was everything was getting banned. What is the risk today? The risk was there was no institutions involved. The risk was there was no governments involved. But what about today? PayPal has their own stablecoin. BlackRock has their own ETF. Many other institutions have their own ETF. PayPal has their own coin. So 2022 prices, regulatory clarity, crypto regulation on the horizon. The most crypto administration, left or right, on both sides. Low numbers tonight, good sign. Yeah, that's right. Ski, can I get help with my portfolio and exit prices? You absolutely can. That is a service that I offer. It's important to have a plan. It's important to have a plan. That way you're not shooketh by the apex predators. It says no Soul Extreme. Uh-oh, I'm a Sagittarius. Okay. I gotta let my my phone and my microphone charge for remind me in 20 minutes, and we'll flip it over. We'll flip it over to, well, not flip it over, but I'll add it to the win Altseason. It's either one of two scenarios. Either Altseason starts in February or Altseason starts in April. Either way, I am very bullish right now until about May. Sell in May, go away. Is it all over? No. A plan and a path on the property. I have a plan and a path for the property. I had a plan and a path to get to the property. Ski, what I miss? You didn't miss nothing. Thoughts on Pendle? Highly inflationary. Maybe a 2026 buy. Just messaged you on WhatsApp, bro. I don't even know if I have WhatsApp, to be honest. I'll check. I might actually have it. I'll check. ICP, it's best to message me on Instagram or TikTok or Twitter or Telegram. Those are the best places to get a hold of me. Are you moving to a whole different state? I am moving to a whole different state. I'll be moving to Kentucky. Can you look at COS? I got you, Caesar. Why don't you like SEI or Grindr? I'm not on Grindr. Ski, are you selling your house? There's a possibility. There is a strong possibility that I will be selling my house. It depends on what the rates are. When I bought this house originally, the plan all along was to have it to be a rental property, for us to live in the property, for me to move out, for us to move out, and to do a cash out refinance and put a renter in here. That was the plan from the get-go. That is still plan A, but with interest rates to where they are right now, and us still needing the cash to do some of the other things that we want to do, it doesn't really make sense to do a cash out refinance at the current market rate. But I have a lot of equity in my house. So we'll see. We'll see what happens around maybe July or so. We'll see what happens. But the original plan was to do a cash out refinance and put a renter in here, and take 80% of the equity out. That was the original plan. We'll see what happens in July. We'll see what happens into July. But if the rates get cut a couple times, that might change. Again, I will let the markets lead me on everything. On everything. Says 10-4, thanks. Managed a DCA into my top coins 2 nights ago. The sleepest part of the local bottom feels good. Let's go, Cole. Come on, Cole.
But the cream will rise to the top. Oh, yeah.
Your shift in saying sell in May makes me nervous. There isn't enough time for your price predictions to hit. That's not true. That is not true. Okay, so number one, it wasn't a shift. It's not a shift. I don't remember any asset ever being good from July, August, September. Like what happened last July, August, September? Right? What happened from the last June, July, August, and September? This is what it looked like. So that's number one. I haven't shifted. That's been a saying for a reason. It's a saying for a reason. Okay? It's a saying for a reason. I have not shifted. I'm not saying we're going down. That's point number one. But point number two, like you're saying it's not enough time. How much time did XCN need? How much time did XCN need? Anybody know? How much time did XCN need? Because this is what it looks like. Altseason is very small relatively to the whole entire cycle. XCN needed about about 10, 12 days in order to do a 20x. XCN is not this micro cap coin. Right? So that's point number two. There is plenty of time. Either way we go, if we start now or if we start in April, I am bullish until May. That is just a, and let me be clear about this. I will let the markets lead me. If I get different signs from the markets, guess what? I will get different answers. That's it. What's the next coin to move like XCN? Solnic, S-O-L-N-I-C. And I actually think, we talked about it a little bit on the live stream this morning. I actually think with the total 3, I think that there's a strong possibility. The total 3 is everything that is not Bitcoin and not Ethereum. So the altcoins, right? I actually think there's a high probability that this is a V bottom and a very similar situation to what we had for the C19 crash. We're on top of the 200. We'll see where things go. This was a violent backtest of the prior range. That's a good sign. Price dog with hat. Am I unloading my house profits into Solnic? I might put a little bit, but most of it's going to be going towards a tractor and my barn and just things for the farms, cows, etc. Now, the cows, Ski's a jack of all trades, master of all. I'm not a master of all. Did you know people in Kentucky, or did you... What made you decide to move there? What made me decide to move to Kentucky? Nothing would make me decide. I just thought it was a good deal. I thought it was a good piece of property, and I'm always looking for deals. That's me. I'm wheeling and dealing constantly. I thought it was a very good deal. And here's the deal, too. Like, it's probably our forever home. But if it's not, I'm okay with it not being that, too. Because the second that I put a barn dominium on there, I've instantly added $300,000 of equity into the property. And that's just the smaller one. When we put the bigger house on there, it's going to put a lot of equity into it. But now the benefits of Kentucky, as far as where that is, it's very close to home for me. It's very close to our family. So I'm originally from Ohio, and that's about an hour and a half from where both of us are from. So that's the good news with that. But also it's far enough away. Listen, like with my family, I don't want to be their neighbors. Okay. I love my family dearly. However, I don't want them to just pop up on me. I don't want them to just pop up on me. You know what I'm saying? I want them to call and say like, hey, we're on our way. You know, an hour and a half. You're not just popping up on me. So there you go. John says, are we cooked? If you like grilling, or maybe like a cast iron skillet sear, sizzling, Chef Boyardee, if that's the cooked you're referring to. Why, if in the bull market, some making all-time low? You got to look at inflation. Inflation. Do you still believe most prices will hit the start of April? I still believe almost everything with low to no inflation will retrace at some point in the market. At a minimum. 1K into Flux or ICP right now. Probably ICP. Probably Flux. Do you get VA loans? I do get a VA. This house is a VA loan. What I'm buying right now, we're just paying for it with cash. Thoughts on Cardano? $6 to $8. What will happen in July? July just historically is very boring. Like the summer months are very boring. Do you think Solana has more downside in the short term? Not really. No. Going into a weekend with no volume, we're going down short term. Ski, do you think mid-March eclipse will tank the market? There might be an event. 118K in February. That's what I think. Quant 700. Are alts crashing again? No. Listen, the worst that's going to happen for alts is it's going to fill this wick out. But this to me could very well be a V bottom. Sup. Bottom, talk to me, Ski. That's what I was. Listen, we did it live, right? Who was here with me live? By the way, this looks like a confirmed candle. So we'll keep an eye on that. But who was with me live? Who was with me live when all the madness was happening and I put this on the chart live? I put it live. Says you saved me from selling everything last week. Are the tariffs confirmed? It looks like it. It's been how many days? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days. Says I was here. Can you do a Bitcoin update, targets and time frame? Yes. Chances we retest breakout range of 70s. 100%. Matt, 100. Chances are 100%. We will retest 70K at some point in time. The question is when. And in my opinion, the answer to that is in the actual proper bear market. After we go to $138,000. After we go to $207,000. Tariffs are on hold for 30 days now. Yeah. The reason that I put it here, I don't know how long you've seen me or if you've been following me, but I have this chart called Trade the News and You Will Lose. And what I like to document is the mass fear moments in history. I like to document the biggest fear moments in history. And a pattern that you will notice is every time we have a massive fear moment, especially on the weekend or when the other markets are not trading, such as the tariff, none of the markets were trading, such as USA selling their Bitcoin, none of the markets were trading because of Carter, mourning the loss of Carter. Japan cutting their rate, none of the other markets were open. Germany and Mt. Gox selling their Bitcoin, none of the markets were open. All these massive, scary moments are at the local bottom. And the reason that I put it here live because the market was crashing. I went live, Bitcoin was at 95K. And during the course of the live stream is when this big giant wick of $200 billion got wiped out. And I put it on the chart live. And the reason I put it on there is because I was predicting, like, this is what a local bottom looks like. Do we go lower from here? No. No. This to me is our local bottom right here, 91.5. At least for the next like 2, 3, 4 weeks, we're not going to have another event like that. Because what doesn't happen, and I have just more and more data, tariffs, USA selling their Bitcoin, the Japan rate cuts, Germany and Mt. Gox, the war in Israel, Silicon Valley Bank going to zero, FTX going to zero, Luna going to zero. What you don't see is a massive, scary moment in the markets that happen with massive liquidations. Okay, so what just happened is $200 billion got wiped out. And the thing itself did not even happen, as you alluded to. The tariffs were paused for 30 days. $200 billion got wiped out, and it didn't even happen. So what does not happen is you have a massive, scary liquidation moment like that, $200 billion wiped out, and then you go lower again. That's not how the markets work. What makes it a bear or bull market considered? Okay. So what started, let's do some TA. What started, you guys want to do some TA? Spam that like button, hit that share. Thank you for the financial advice. What started the prior cycle? Whoopsies. What started the prior bear market in 2021? So what I would first like to say is, like, in my opinion, when we measure this, and I'll put this up briefly, this is your buying climax. This is your automatic reaction. This wick right here, this is your automatic reaction. And I'll show you what I'm talking about. Okay? This is called Wyckoff distribution. This is what measures a top. Then you have your sign of weakness that goes lower than the automatic reaction. All right? That's the key points of distribution. The key moments must be lower and they must be higher. Right? All right, so this right here is your sign of weakness. This goes lower than the automatic reaction. So we're looking at 2021. We're looking at the top. We're looking at signs of tops, right? This is what you call your upthrust. All right? And I can prove this to you. Even though this went higher, this was higher, 69K, but the buying climax was the peak euphoria moment. This was the peak euphoria moment. This is when Google Trends was at an all-time high. Okay? I can show you that. Okay, Google Trends was at an all-time high as far as crypto in April of 21, not in November. The price went higher in November, but the true proper buying climax was in April. Okay? And I'll show you. So right here, this big, I'm not even going to like put it on there. This big peak right here is in April, and this secondary peak is in November. See that? November, and this top is in April. Okay? So this is where here, buying climax. This is your up thrust, okay? This is classic distribution. Okay, that's what that is. Classic distribution. Okay, distribution is what measures a top. Accumulation is what measures a bottom. Okay, and then they repeat on a loop and a loop and a loop and a loop. So after we got the buying climax, now we're looking at the daily. We had a cross pretty immediately, pretty violently, and we went below the 200 moving average. All right, so let's see. Do we have any of this? Is this lower? No, this is not lower. This must be lower. This must be lower. Automatic reaction, sign of weakness. The sign of weakness must be lower than the automatic reaction. Is that what we got? No, we did not. Are we below the 200 moving average? No, we are not. This was a massive liquidation. It should have brought us there if we were going to the bear market. Are we there? No, we are not. Okay, and then you might be like, so what people think of as crypto, what people think crypto is they think it's this pin top, right? This blow off top. And I'll even go back even further. They sort of view crypto as this huge parabolic rise, and then there's this blow off top, and then it's just done and dead, right? Pretty close though. Well, pretty close doesn't count. Close only counts in hand grenades and horseshoes. It doesn't count in trading. That is what you call a whoop. Pretty close to tackling Barry Sanders is what that looks like. Whoop. Pretty close to stealing the ball from Allen Iverson. That's what that looks like. Pretty close. If you completely whiff and get down on your hands and knees and pray to God for forgiveness for getting embarrassed on national TV, that's not the same thing as actually making a play. The moment's too big. The moment's too large. Okay? So this is what retail, aka me and you, everybody else, this is what me and you view as how crypto is going to be. This is crazy pump, pin top, and then over. Good night, Charlene. In reality, so this was Bitcoin in 2013. This is led by retail. This is what retail tops look like. Okay? The last one, there was a lot more institutions involved. There was a lot more bigger money involved. So what did we get? We got a rounded top over the course of multiple months. Over the course of multiple months is what we got. All right? And this is going to be a thing that continues because the more that institutions are in this game, the more that this is what you're going to see. Right now, Bitcoin is not this like tiny little thing. It's larger than silver. Bitcoin has a larger market cap than silver. Larger market cap than silver. Okay? Now, in my opinion, so you would call last cycle sort of a double top. That's what we got. Right? In my opinion, this cycle, we're probably going to get a triple top. We're probably going to get a UTAD, which is a spring. A reverse of a spring. Okay? So, are we showing any signs at all? No. We're not. We're on top of the wick only got to the 100. The bodies are still at the 50 and the 20. All right. Now, let's look at the weekly. What does the weekly do? Are we anywhere close on the weekly? Are we anywhere close on the weekly? No. Here's the 200. We're not even below this. We start getting daily body closes or daily weekly closes below 90K. Okay, you might have something. Then talk to me. Right now, look at this. Look at the weekly on Bitcoin. What did we get? A whole candle below came all the way to the 50 moving average. Are we anywhere near the 50 moving average? This was the sign of the end. Are we anywhere near the 50? No, we are not. This is, in fact, the most bullish posture. What just happened? Dano, you just popped in here, bro. Body candles on the bro. It's open. I'm buying the dip, and it keeps dipping. Hasn't dipped lower. Yeah, that's right. It hasn't dipped lower than it did 2 days ago. And guess what? Guess what, too? It didn't dip lower than it did 3 weeks ago. We went to 89. 91 is higher than 89. Do you have any gold? I do have gold. Any opinions on XRP? I'm very grateful for XRP. I sold 30% of my XRP to buy my land. All right, if you guys want to check out the series on that, I just made a cool video documenting the episode number 1 on my land. Check it out. It's a cool video. All right. We do lots of cool stuff in here, so check that out. So my opinions on XRP, I'm super grateful because I sold 30% of my XRP at $3.33 in order to buy my 30-acre property. Super grateful. Ski, when do you plan on retiring? Bro, I am retired. Retiring and not working are different, but I am financially independent. I am financially independent. I am financially free. Ski, give us hope. Here's the hope. We are on top of the 20 moving average with a higher high and a higher low. I won't give you hope. What I will give you is TA. How about that? All right, let's look at the total. Let's look at the total 3. I bought 3 houses from XRP, having built them up. Rent 6 months. That's why XRP dipped. You bought the land. Yeah, sorry guys, I rugged XRP. Would you recommend getting into leverage trading or stick with spot? Most people should just stick with spot. Can we get a minnow club? I'm almost at 200k Solnic. Can you look at Solnic and Hee? Solnic is doing the same thing as the total 3. A violent back test. And dare I say, a V bottom. Dare I say, a V bottom. So let me show you where I think that we're at. I need to get rid of all this. Dare I say, a V bottom. All right, so on the top is Bitcoin from 2017 through 2021. On the bottom is the total 3, which is everything that is not Bitcoin and Ethereum. So the altcoins, right? Parabolic rise, parabolic rise. Distribution, distribution. Crash down, crash down. Accumulation, accumulation. Sign of strength to the 618 Fibonacci retracement. To the 618 Fibonacci retracement. Back test of the prior range. Back test of the prior range. reaccumulation, reaccumulation. You start your mark up. You start your mark up. Rejection off of the all-time high in rejection off the all-time high. 30+% correction. Also 30+% correction. Oh, this was 17. There was one over here. Same thing. Doesn't even matter. Same thing again, though. Like, I'll do it again. It doesn't matter. It's the same structure. So now we have Bitcoin in 2013 through 2017. Parabolic rise, parabolic rise. Distribution, distribution. Markdown, markdown. Accumulation, accumulation. Sign of strength to the 618 Fibonacci retracement. And I'll pull it for you from the top to the bottom. 618 on the nose. Come on now. On the nose. Rejection, reaccumulation. Rejection, reaccumulation. By the way, this orange line is it's the halving. Then you start your mark up. You start your mark up. You get above the all-time high. Rejection. Above the all-time high. Rejection. Massive crash. And what month was this? What month is this? February. What month are we in? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. What is the percentage of the crash right here? 34% correction. In what month? What month was it, ladies and gentlemen? 33% correction. So, will I give you hope? No, I'm not giving you hope, but I will give you TA. No bottom feels good. Ever, 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 ever will a bottom feel good. Never. It's different this time. Ski, if this is the bear market, can I live on your farm too? I sort of lay eggs, kind of provide milk. There's no free lunch. Jumping off the bottom is good though. Yes, very good. I dare say the way that this was such a violent back test. This looks like the makings of a V bottom. What is a V bottom? A V bottom is a boom. Most of the times your bottoms look like this. They're accumulation. But every now and again you'll get a V bottom. Generally, it's after a very scary crash. When was the last one that we had? When was the last V bottom that we had? Was it a scary moment? Does anyone remember? Oh yeah, that's right. COVID-19. Right here. This was the last V bottom that we had. Very scary. Scary, scary, scary. My bottom feels good. I haven't sold a single Solnic. Me neither. Solnic has the same chart as the total 3. On the top, we got Solnic. On the bottom, we have the total 3. It's the same thing right here. You have your... It's literally the same structure right here. So a violent V-bottom back test. Violent V-bottom back test. And the micro Fibonacci, just from this, just in a micro move, could take you to 30 million. Do you think VeChain will get to 40 cents? I do. I do think that VeChain gets to 40 cents. I do think so. All right, what are we at? Do we got enough juice to put live on? I think we can go live on the Solnic TikTok. I don't know if you guys want that. We'll put the Solnic live. Sitting in his car somewhere listening. H-bar is a good investment. Long term, not for this bull run, in my opinion. I think H-bar gets to like 60 cents. I mean, that's pretty good. Comparatively, that's pretty good. But I think that there is better investments, personally. But I am not the end-all, be-all, tell-all for the right price. That's not what I am. That's not what I do. I've been wrong before. This is ironically, I'm not. ICP is a great buy. I agree. I agree. You think Ondo gets to $30? Not this bull market. No. We still on track or something changed? Just joined? No. Nothing has changed. Relatively, nothing has changed. I do think, well, the one thing that is like true, that has been true, is sell in May and go away. Boring months in the summer. That's been the case forever, right? That's been the case forever. Either way we go, either if the alt season starts, and then my theory is V bottom right here for the total 3. That is my theory right now. But even if not, either way, from now until May, I think it's going to be bullish. Either way. Really until June. Expecting more bleeding this weekend when a lot of crypto bros miss their Super Bowl parlays. It says, I liked your vlog. Excited to see more. Thank you. I appreciate that. Make sure you guys subscribe and follow the TikTok, the ski channel, the Skis Farm channel. So it's literally at Skis Farm on TikTok and YouTube. Carrots up 60% today. ICP all the way. Well, I get to buy some farmland mixed with woodland in northern Wisconsin off my XRP. Let's go, brother. That's what it's all about. You know, you take this magic internet money and then you buy real things too. You know, that's what it's really about. It's about setting your family and your lineage up. Show this account some love. It's about setting up your family and your lineage and doing the things that you want to do in life. Doing the things that bring you peace. That's what it's all about. I love ICP, but ICP's price doesn't love me. Ski, I need a 5X. What should I look into? Solnick, Flux, Rose. Those are my top plays right now. Low, medium, and blue chip play. 20K to invest in blue chips. VeChain, ICP, or both? Yeah, I would do both. Do you think personally that XRP runs again, or do you think the top was 340? No, I do think that XRP gets to $5. It could get as $5 to $8 is the most probable. It could get to $12 if we're lucky, but I think $5 to $8 is probable. But listen, my goal was not to just maximize the most and squeeze the most. My goal was to have land, and that's what I did. If true, no alt season. It's not true. What's true is every stinking creator is saying that, which makes it not true. That's what's true. That's not true. And we're not just gonna like throw that out there like it's fact just because other retail people are saying it. AVAX $200 to $300. It's about setting up my family. That's right. I wish ICP would stay under 7 to 3 for 3 more months. One can wish. Do you really wish that though? Do you really? Flare, free money. Took all profits in December enough to pay off my truck, and Altseason never even started. Let's go, Webb. I have a question. What's the flare airdrop? Listen, I'm pretty sure that already I'm pretty sure that already happened, right? And you didn't need to do nothing for it, and it was for like the people that had it in 2017. That's my understanding. I haven't been like out here mining for it. My husband promised to build me a house when Solnick is at 50 cents. Let's go. It's going to be a crazy house. What's a 10x at the moment? Solnick. I'm trying to pack my bags up. 13,000 ICP. My goal is 15,000 before it goes up. Do you think QE is coming soon? I'm thinking earlier than people think, bro. What do you mean by QE? What do you think is the best investment for a good return that is safe? Probably VeChain. Flare is going with XRP wallet. I got them, but yeah, had to sign up early. Quantitative easing. Oh. Do I think quantitative easing is coming soon? I think earlier than people think, bro. We'll see. Listen, I'm not like a Jerome Powell analyst. That's not what I am. Listen, I say again, verily, verily, I say unto you, if no alt season is not true. That's not true. That's the end of the question, right? That's what retail is telling you. But yeah, I do think that we could have another alt season in the summertime or after the summer in the fall. Targets on Dogecoin $1 to $2. Did I answer your question? The best safe investment, VeChain and ICP probably, and Rose. Those are my top 3 blue chips. Can we have the run without QE? We absolutely can. That's what happened in 2017. In fact, history would tell us that the cutting is actually the scary thing. The cutting is 2001. The cutting is the cutting is 2008, right? That's what history tells us. That's not what the narrative is, but history tells us that cutting is actually not good. Pausing and hiking is fine. Just hold, forget, and look in a few months and thank me later. That's sage advice. Salome back in the summer. Second bull run. Best plan. Where can one invest in VeChain? I mean, pretty much anywhere. Coinbase. BitUnex. Whoever's telling ICP is good, they're fake. According to who? Who's the keeper of that? Yeah, you could buy a VeChain almost like. The better question is, where can you not buy VeChain? Your favorite exchange has VeChain. That is a bona fide guarantee. Ski's stamp of approval. Stuck at 96K. You think it's going to go up or down? Well, it's ranging right now. I don't think that 91.5 gets taken out. I think that was the absolute, not the absolute bottom. I think that was the local bottom for sure. I was live when all this scary crash was happening, and I put up the tariffs live on the chart. I put it there live as it was crashing, and I put it there for a reason. It's my trade the news and you will lose chart. Okay, and every time I put something there, I put it as gray, and then I put it as red when it's confirmed. So to me, this is the local bottom confirmed. Now, what is a local? People get this confused. A local is like 3 to 4 weeks. Really, 4 weeks is what a locality, a full 28 days, a month cycle. So we might visit it in a month or so, right? We probably will. We'll see. We shall see. XEN, listen. XEN, I said I was screaming from the mountaintops to take profit on XEN at 4 cents. I have video evidence documented. I was screaming. Everyone thinks I'm just a perma bull on everything, and I'm not. I look at where the value is, where the charts are. When XEN was at 4 cents, I was screaming from the mountaintop to take profits. Maybe XEN gets to 6 cents, but like it already did a 20x. It already did a 20x. You know what I mean? Like that's a full-on life-changing amount of money that it did in 10 days. So to expect more out of XEN is a little ambitious. What's the bottom of XRP? Let's see. Probably this right here was the bottom. Damn, that's insane. Wow, that's insane that this wick went. Listen, I have not moved this fractal for like a year now. I have not moved this fractal. For like a year now, I have not moved this fractal. That's insane that wick went to the exact same spot. Any predictions on Toshi? There's not enough data on Toshi. AVAX $200 to $300. How high can Bitcoin dominance go? We'll see. The next target, if this is hold up, if this is a confirmed breakout, the next target would take us to 62.5 or 65.2. Sol, $500 to $600. Shiba, 5x. Says, bro, I know you're getting this question a lot, but what do you think about Altseason, given no new money isn't flowing into coins? Are all going to Bitcoin from institutions they don't need alt flow? Okay, that's a narrative, but in reality, I saw them filing for a bonk ETF. I saw them filing for a Solana ETF. I saw them filing for a XRP ETF. I saw them filing for a Trump ETF. So that's the narrative, that no institutions are going there. But that's not what's happening in reality. So point number one. That's point number one. Point number two. Crypto is the most liquid asset in the entire world. So my target is 8.8 trillion. That's the total market cap target. Does that mean that 8.8 trillion, a little bit is at Bitcoin, a little bit is at XRP, a little bit's at Ethereum, and that's where it's going to be? No, that's not how it is. Crypto is the most liquid asset in the world. What really is going to happen is like this is going to pump, and then it's going to rotate into this coin, and then it's going to rotate into that coin, and then it's going to rotate into this coin, all within a day. That's what's really going to happen. But the idea of no new money entering into the space, I would challenge that. I would challenge that as well. But it doesn't need to, right? Because how it's always played out is Bitcoin pumps. And then they rotate Bitcoin into other coins. That's how it's played every time. Into ETH or XRP or whatever the case is. That's how it's always played. Every time. So it's like, this isn't new money right here. This is rotation of money. So there you go. That's my thoughts on all of that. I would say, number one, I don't buy that narrative that no new money is entering into the space, because I see them filing for a bonk ETF. Like, why are they filing for a bonk ETF? I see them filing for a Trump ETF. I see them filing for a Shiba ETF. So no new money entering into the space. I don't know that that's true. I don't know that I buy that. But even if that is true, it doesn't need to happen, because how it's happened always is the rotation. The rotation of funds is how it happens. And is BlackRock, maybe you're like, well, BlackRock's not going to rotate. Maybe you're right. Maybe I'll buy that one for $1. But BlackRock's not the only person that owns Bitcoin. What are they going to use Shiba for? Your guess is as good as mine. Nothing. For putting their money to something because they don't know what to do with their money is the truth. They have $10 trillion and they have no idea what to do with it. That's what they're going to do with it. Is VeChain a good buy right now? I think so. Yes. I think absolutely VeChain is a good buy right now. All right. Hopefully that answered your question, brother. That was a good question, by the way. If Bitcoin dominance keeps going up, does that just delay alt season? I would say yes. Tax season is about to flow in. Again, retail's not leading the show, though. Right? Retail's not reading the show. Give us a time frame on alt-season. Thanks. February or April. By the end of February or April. Best ROI besides Solnic right now. There is no second best. Solnic is my number one 100x play. Period. I like Flux. I like Hehe. I like all my top value plays. Flux, Hehe, Solnic, VeChain, Naka, IOTA. Leroy Jenkins. Your favorite projects. You like dogs? I like physical dogs. How long you see Bitcoin dominance dropping before sell in May? At least to 50. At least to 55. You think Flux can get to $8? I think Flux absolutely can get to $8. I think that's a pretty conservative target. I hope Ethereum goes up. I just added 3 more bags. I think Ethereum's going to go up. You are the Matrix. Thank you. Somebody needs to come out with a USD meme coin. Ha. XLM or ADA for higher growth? Probably XLM. Algo, $1 to $2. Thoughts on Cadasy? I have no idea about that one. Need a catalyst for the next leg. Show me the charts, I will tell you the news. Show me the charts, I will tell you the news. I don't know what the narrative is going to be. I don't know. It'll work itself out though. I know that much. Do you see anything hitting an all-time high before April? Absolutely. Like, in my opinion, XCN is a precursor of what's going to happen. In 10 days, it did a 20x. Can Harmony 1 hit 60 cents? It's on the table. Sui. Sui's not a buy right now, in my opinion. Ski, I gotta know. What are you making for the Super Bowl? I don't know. Listen, my wife is in charge of food. I have no idea. I just show up and then that's it. It's like, okay, awesome. It's a great thing that we got. So you think Solnic will 100x? I do think Solnic will 100x. That is my number one 100x play. SOLNIC. Eggs casserole. I have no idea. She's probably gonna make some wings, I would imagine. What do you see VeChain going to? 40 cents. Who picked Sui? When you talk about your price targets, do you see these hitting before summer? Yes. Megan. Which Solnic? XTZ9. Do your previous price predictions still stand after a massive dip? If anything, I'm more confident about them. The price of a coin like ETH doesn't move when institutions buy. True or not true? Yeah, I think it's a narrative for people to pay attention to, but I don't see a lot of effect on the chart. Right? I see people every day being like, well, they just bought this many inflows and this many outflows, and Ethereum is still ranging. So, like, which is it? You know what I mean? Like, Toshi's over a year old. Why do you not think it's enough data for TA? If that's true, then I'm wrong. If that's true, then I am dead wrong. If it has a year of data, it absolutely has enough. I'll take a look at it. My God, bro. How many times are you going to put the same thing? Tacos and beer. Rose prediction. Minimum 38 cents. But I could see parabolic is $1 to $2. ICP before summer or more chance in the fall. We'll see. Either are fine. Be prepared prepare for the worst. Hope for the best, prepare for the worst. That's what I would say. Ever see ICP back in the hundreds? I think ICP gets back to 100 to 140. It doesn't move much because they don't use exchanges like we do, I believe. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, are they doing over-the-counter trades? Could be. That's what they do. They play with different rules than we have. Do you like Thorchain? Yeah. Ski when he sold 185K of XRP. No Ski. I feel like we're in the worst. That's good. That's when bottoms are. Flux. Yeah, that's correct. You spelled it correctly. Based on what? Fibonacci's. Wyckoff. Supply. Can you buy Bitcoin from miners directly? That's not how that works. Well, okay. I see what you're saying. I'm sorry. Okay, so like, could you buy Flux from me? Yes. You could do an over-the-counter trade with me like that. Yes, that is true. But you would have to know a miner. But yeah, you could do that. Have you done COS? I have not done COS. All right. Wyckoff, baby. It's the truth. Big congratulations on the 27 acres. Happy for y'all. Hurry and get those fruit trees in the ground. I think we're putting them in the ground in the end of February or March. I'm not sure. They should be here soon. She already ordered them. They should be here soon. What's the best buy, Solnic, on Phantom or Coinbase wallet? Phantom was way more user-friendly. Like, not even close. Than, way better experience for Phantom than Coinbase wallet. Will you see Altseason if Bitcoin dominance hits 67%? Yes, you'll still see it. It just is delayed. And it just means, hear me out, the longer the chop, the higher the launch. That's what they would mean. Okay, like you delay it a few months. You know what that means? It means it's going higher. It might take longer, but it'll go higher. Why do you think Solnic will do so well? I believe in the team. There is nothing that has a chart like Solnic. It's the best looking chart. It has the best roadmap. We just had a thing with on-chain today. On-chain, you're going to be able to buy Solnic with a Google account. That's it. End of story. Here's the roadmap. Stablecoin, swap app, staking, liquidity, mining, borrow, lending, Solnic's Poly Market. A feature-length documentary is being filmed. So yeah, that's why. Any thoughts on LRC? If I remember correctly, LRC has. All right, let's look at Toshi. And one day Sonic will buy land. Believe in ski. Let's look at Toshi. And what was the other one that I wanted to look at? Someone asked me one that I wanted to look at. COS. All right. All right, so when I said not enough data, when I was looking at the charts, this is what I was seeing when I said that. All right, I'll see if I can find a better chart, but when I pulled it up, that was the chart that I saw. And so with that chart, there absolutely is not enough data. I'll see if I can find a better chart, but when I saw it, that was the chart that I was seeing. This chart is not much better. This chart is not much better. See, this is the only charts that I can see. But what I would say is this looks like a top. I mean, red hot. It's probably going to back test all the way back down to 00038. Is probably what's going to happen. It's another 47% to the downside. It says, brother, I thought you were a guy from Duck Dynasty. 5 million market cap for Sonic. Is that the correct one? Yes. XTZ9 is the last 4 in the contract address. XTZ9 is the last 4 for the contract address. Thank you for the... Bro, I missed all these gifts. I'm sorry, guys. Trey, thanks for the hearts. And the lightning. Dale, thanks for the heart. Cali XT, thanks for the lightning. Alex, thanks for the chili. The chili. Irish Daniel, thank you for the bubble. Kevin, thank you for the heart. Misael, thank you for the rose. You savages.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
Thank you for the goat, nice guy.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
Nice guy, thanks for the lightning, the heart, and the lightning, you savages.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
Like, can Sonic own land or a building which increases its value? Yes, absolutely. Listen, so we have a Sonic Foundation already set up, and Sonic has its own money, right? And it has its own liquidity pools, okay? Sonic has liquidity pools for Sonic. Sonic has liquidity pools for news. Sonic has liquidity pools for hee. All the things that I'm telling you, I'm putting my money where my mouth is. I'm not just like talking, right? So Sonic has liquidity pools for all of these things. And absolutely, yes. Sonic could buy rental properties, real estate, land, whatever. Because that's what it is. It's a pre-institution is what it is. You know, when we have our swap app, what is that? BYOB, be your own bank. All the profits for that are going into Sonic, the foundation, which are going to go into buying more assets, which will go to making the value higher. That's a good question, but yes, absolutely. When USD ski, April is the target, is the projection. Dot price prediction. I think Dot can 7x from here. Vince going. Sonic should buy a Section 8. Maybe it will. I heard Section 8's the meta. I don't know. I like Soul Ski. Not enough data on this one. Duck Dynasty. Trey, I feel like you was here in 2023 and 2022 when I didn't have a beard. I feel like you was here and then you haven't been here and now you're back. Like, bro's only here when it sucks, which is cool. I was here for the mustache day. Who was here pre-mustache? Do you have a video explaining how to put up Solnic in a liquidity pool? I do. I do have a video. The radium videos. Pre-mustache was a baby. Yeah, I was definitely a baby for sure. Back when my wife's boyfriend let me watch you. Oh, man. COS. I don't know what the inflation is, but this is at the very bottom of the range. Let's see if we can find the inflation on this. So I've been following you nearly 5 years. That's a true OG. Came a long way. Yeah, there's a lot of inflation on this, fam. Definitely is a lot of inflation on this. So I don't think this is a play. It says we are getting older. Should I buy Ether XRP? Ooh. What is your time horizon? I just went over events coin, bro. There's not enough data. What's your time horizon? On a scale of 1 to 10, how confident are you XRP hits $6? Ooh. How confident am I that Solnic... How confident am I that XRP hit $6 on a scale of 1 to 10? 6. Moderately confident. I'll give it a 7. I'll give it a 7. Can I put puts on Solnic? You will be able to when we're on more exchanges. Yes. Why do I... I'm pretty sure Fuber was in Solnic when it was like sub 500K. And now it's at 5 million at a bottom. After it went to 10 million. 1 to 10, VeChain hit 60 cents. 60 is on the higher end. I'm going to give that a 3.5. If I remember correctly, Fuber knew about Solnic pre $1 million market cap. John, listen, bro. I've said it multiple times. Not enough data for that coin. Price prediction for Open Custody Protocol. What is the ticker for it? 1 to 10, Rose hit 70. Ooh. 70. 1 to 10, Rose hit 70. I'm going to give that a 6. Now, 1 to 10, 38 cents. 9.8 for Rose. So you guys are going in right into between 1 to 10. Ondo hits 7. See, I gotta look at the chart on Ondo. Because I don't... 1 to 10, 7. 1. 2 maybe. 1 or 2. Very low. How do you figure out if a coin's inflation or not? An easy way to do it. There's many ways to do it, but just an easy, simple way. If that's what you want. You want simple. It's just look at a coin, like Ondo, whatever. Whoops. Doesn't matter. Just pick a coin on CoinMarketCap. Type in. You'll click on price, and then click on all. So this will give you the full data, and then you look at market cap. So take a mental note of what this looks like. You don't need a ruler, you don't need exact measurements, but you just want to see that they look the same. Roughly the same. And we look at Ondo, they do not. Right? So what does that mean? That means inflation. So this peak right here, December of 24, is right here. December of 24. So this peak, the market cap is making a new all-time high by a wide margin, by a double. You see that? So Ondo is an example of high inflation. This peak right here is the same peak right here. Okay? The highest point at $2 is the same peak as right here. That's inflation. That's a lot of inflation, right? So the market cap was $300 billion or $3 billion. Now the market cap's at $5 billion, but the price is lower. That's terrible. That sucks. All right, but if you look at like Bitcoin, for example, this is okay. So that's an example of what you don't want. Here's an example of what you do want. All. Take a mental note of price and market cap. See how Bitcoin and the market cap are very similar? That's what you want to see. You don't want a discrepancy in price and market cap. If there's a discrepancy, that means there's inflation. If there's inflation, that's bad for ROI. Opinions on Turbo. I don't like the Turbo chart. The easier way to see if it has inflation, just look at the FDY and market cap, same or not. Well, there you go. That's 2 as well. That's true as well. So, okay, that's also a mathematical way of checking it, right? Market cap versus FDV. So let's go back to Ondo. You want them to be similar, right? There can be a little bit of a discrepancy. It doesn't need to be the same. The market cap on Ondo is $4.35 billion, but the FDV is $13.77 billion. That's not good. All right, let's do Solnick. I don't know if they're going to track Solnick. Oh, there you go. The FDV is lower. Why is that? Deflation. Deflation. Not inflation, deflation. Come on now. Deflation. Flux or theta for ROI? Flux. If 450 Bitcoin mined per day, wouldn't that completely mine 20 to 30 years instead of 2140? No, because it's not going to be 450 per day for the next 20 years. It's going to be 450 per day for the next 3 years. And then it will be less. My total profit on Solnic is 785K. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I was in at 500K and sold at 8 million. Looking at the rows, doesn't have insane inflation though. No, there's a little bit. There's a little bit, but nothing crazy, right? A little bit is fine. You don't want like this number to be 3-4 times larger. I would say within 50% is fine. But what you don't want is like Filecoin is an example. You don't want to see, this is what I would say is a crazy amount of inflation. Like more than a double is not good. Actually, this isn't even as bad as I thought. All right. Do you think Solnic can make money still? Absolutely. Solnic is my number one 100x play. My number one pick to 100x. I think Solnic gets, sooner or later, Solnic will get to 10 cents, and that's my prediction at a minimum by the end of this bull market, and I will shave my beard if we don't get to 7.5 cents by the end of the bull market. By the end of the bull market. Solnic will reach 7.5 cents by the end of the bull market, or I will shave my beard and get a full body wax. My medium case is $1 for a Solnic. My bull case is $5.89. Do I know that Solnic will get to $5.89 this bull market? Maybe. We'll see. I don't know that that's going to happen this bull market. But what I do know is this bull market or the next. Because check it out. I am a full-time content creator. And we just hit our 1-year anniversary. And we have been making higher highs and higher lows for an entire year. Every bottom has doubled from the last for an entire year. So sooner or later, it will get to $1. Sooner or later, it will get to $5.89. This bull market or the next. I don't care. My time horizon is decades, not days. You hear me? We are not built the same. 1 to 10, Solnic goes to 25 cents. 10. XRP equals Skis Farm. Where can you buy it? You can buy it on Radium Jupiter. Cause you didn't even give me a time horizon, Cole. You just said that it hits it. It's hitting it someday for sure. You can buy it on Radium, Jupiter, Phantom, Soulflare, Seto X. You can buy it on Base. You can buy it on AVAX. Where is Solnic in Wyckoff? Solnic is in the spring, in my opinion, a violent V-bottom back test. Or accumulation. One or the other. It's either a V-bottom or it's accumulation. But either way, this is the bottom. Lots of support. Lots of support. Lots of support. This bull market. Okay, 1 to 10, 25 cents. What is that? $250 million market cap. I'll give that a 8. 8. ICP going to 30 bucks. I think so. I think that's a pretty safe target. Tara's hitting a 10x. Jeep bot, I have an opportunity for you if interested. Stolnik is a meme coin. It's not a meme coin. Number one. Number two, in March, you're going to be able to buy it on Google. Who is a bigger exchange? Google? Who has more users? Google or Coinbase? Google or Binance? In less than 28 days, you're going to be able to buy Solnik on Google. That's it. There is no third party. What's the benefit of an exchange? The benefit of an exchange is accessibility to regular people to buy. What do people have? What do regular people have more of? Do they have a Google account, a Gmail, or do they have a Coinbase? Which is more? You tell me. That's number one. Number two, Solnik is not a meme. Solnik is not a meme. In fact, I would argue that there's not another coin attempting to do more than what we're doing. In April, we have a stable coin that is coming out. In June, we are creating our own DEX, which you're going to be able to swap just like Radium or Jupiter. In August, you're going to be able to use that DEX to stake, lend, borrow, liquidity mine, yield, and more. In November, Solnik is going to have our own version of Polymarket. So no, it's not a meme. And saying that it's not on exchanges is like, well, bro, I want to wait until everyone's already bought it before I buy it. That's silly. That's silly. Do you want to buy before or after everyone? You tell me. You did a good job last night on the panel. Thank you. I appreciate that. Let's have a contest of who had the first buy. He's saying just like Doge is a meme coin, but now it's a thing, different category. We're doing way more than Doge is doing. It's more like Shiba, I would say. More like Shiba, except it doesn't have 589 trillion supply. It has less than a billion. Says, wow, that came fast. What came fast? It makes sense buying Solnik. You promote it forever and you can only grow. That's right. Like, listen. One day I will have 1 million followers. And check it out. I will still be making videos about Solnik. Listen. I'm not saying I'm the most popular creator. I understand. I got it. I got it. I got it. But listen, objectively here, and I'm not hating on anybody. I'm not hating on anybody. Objectively, what crypto creator is producing? I mean, like the high level of production quality that I am creating. I'm not hating on anybody. I'm just keeping it a buck. One day I will have 1 million subscribers on YouTube. One day I will have 1 million followers on TikTok. I didn't understand what the panel was about. The other guys were kind of boring. One day I'll have 10 million. How about Open? Do you think it will recover? What is it? Open AI? Is that what you're talking about? If you're not holding at least 100K, you're going to regret it. If you either buy now or sub 1 cent. Literally. Ski, can you put Solnik on Coinbase so I can buy it when it's at 80 cents. I got you, bro. Listen, here's the criteria to get on Coinbase. Sonic is going to need to be at 25 cents. That's what it's going to take. $250 million market cap. Sonic will be on Coinbase. Just got the Sonic raffle tickets. Let's go. Let's get it, bro. What's the token we're talking about? Solnic. SOLNIC. It's my number one 100x play. Solnic on Polytrade. Solnic will have its own Polytrade. Its own version. We'll check move in a minute. Hold on. Don't worry, bro. You're doing so much, it's insane. Like, honestly, listen. Like, tell me another coin that's doing what we're doing. Literally. I'm not being funny here. Let alone the market cap. Instant of quality. All right. Okay. Hate to ask to get it again. My kids were screaming through the house. You can get it on Radium, Jupiter, Phantom Wallet, Soulflare Wallet. Phantom and Soulflare to me are the easiest. Seto X, Coinbase Wallet, Base, AVAX. If you're asking me which is the easiest, Phantom Wallet. What is it? Solnic. It's my number one 100x play. This is the roadmap right here. It's a DeFi coin, is what you would categorize it as now. Decentralized finance. BYOB. SOLNIC. XTZ9 is the last four of the contract address. It's on CoinMarketCap. It's on CoinGecko. It's on Coin Paprika. That's the contract address. XTZ9. All right, let's look up. What was the one? El Mimo. Thanks for the corn and the heart, bro. For the rose.
The cream will rise to the top. Oh yeah.
All right, move. I have to be hired to be fired, Web. You gotta work for your bag. Vacation's over. Not enough on this, bro. There's not enough data on this. The Solana Hedgehog, that's right. It started as a meme. It is no longer a meme. It's a DeFi coin. Build those bags. Here is the full chart. Let me show you the full chart. The weekly chart. Or I'll show you the daily. 1 year of higher highs and higher lows. That's the chart. 1 whole year of higher highs and higher lows. Every bottom has been double the last. Every bottom, let me say that again. Every bottom has doubled the last. 1.6x. From the last bottom. What about this one? A 5x. There's tons of bots in there. There's not. You might have the wrong Telegram, bro. You probably have the wrong Telegram, actually. It should be Skis Solnic Savage. Dano, could you get him the correct Telegram? I don't know why CoinMarketCap has the old Telegram. Bull. I'm not tracking anything of that though. I'm not tracking anything on that. Bull. So there's the Telegram right there. Best Robinhood crypto buy. Okay. Ski, how many people work in the background for Solnick? I would say there's at least like 20 people. Lots of moderators. There's developers. We got Cliff. There's a lot of people working in the background. Well, more people than you think. The sun never sets on Bull X. No, I've never heard of it. I've never heard of it. What is the lowest Bitcoin will go after the bull market? 60. Started from the bottom. Now yeah. The web is a shadow employee. All right, John, give me the coins available on Robinhood. Give me the cryptos available on Robinhood, and I will rank them. I'll rank the top 3. Tell me the truth. This crypto cycle is cooked. If by cook you mean like a cast iron that's buttered and based, if that's the type of cooking you mean, like Chef Boyardee, then yes. Thank you for the glasses and the tiny, you savage.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
When do you predict the bear market? 2026. Yeehaw! Thanks for the hat and mustache.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
I mean, it's over. What signs do you have of that? What technical aspects do you have of that? There are 0. And guess what? There will be signs. All right, somebody... Bro, don't spam it. Says Bull X is a trading bot that gives inaccurate information most of the time. I've never even heard of it. Altseason is just around the corner. I agree. It's closer than you think. Bro, all right. Do you think the first half of 2026 will still be bullish? Listen, Maddie, here's like, this is a cop-out answer, and I know that it is. But the truth is, I'm going to let the market lead me. And the market is going to give me signs. Right? I'm not going to have preconceived notions. And I'm not going to do anything unless X happens. Or I'm not going to do anything because this is what I said. I have a plan for exiting for price targets, but I don't have a plan for time because I don't really care. But generally, I think 2025 is going to be good and 2026 is not. If I get different data, I will change my mind. That's it. Do you pay the Solnick team? It's like volunteer based. That's right. They just work for their bag. That's it. I don't pay anybody. They have their bag. This is how you become a Solnick team member. Check it out. Welcome some, welcome all. You buy a bag of Solnick, and then you work for that bag. The same way Elon Musk works for his Tesla bag. Can you help me get over 200K with 80K? Absolutely. I hope you're right. When have I steered you wrong before? What do you think about Carrot? I don't. I can look at it though. Me and Meg are Doge Solnick secret employees. So after this one, 2030, I don't know. 2029 worries me because that's the next 7 year. Again, I need to see what the charts are saying, but I am skeptical of 2030. We'll see though. There's always money to be made either way though. Either up, down, sideways, there is money to be made. Wind Moon, the end of the month. How's Solnick looking, brother? It's looking good. It's a violent back test of the prior range to the 200. It's a ripping the band-aid off moment. Every bottom for Solnick has been double. It is doing the exact same thing as the total 3 chart, and my prediction for the total 3 is it's a V bottom. That's what I think for Solnick. But either way, it's either a V bottom or it's the beginning of accumulation. Either way, I don't think we're going lower. There's lots of support right in here. There's lots of support over here, and there's support over here. 3 different phases of support. Are we cooked? How long before good times? Sooner than you think. Thoughts on FDM Sonic? I think the chart looks solid. Shemitah 2029. That's right. John, you never told me the best Robinhood play. What are the coins? I'll tell you. What are the coins on Robinhood? And I'll tell you what are the best buys on Robinhood. XRP. I sold 30% of XRP and I bought land. It's still $5, $8, and $12 is the finality of my exit strategy on XRP. I'm not adding to my XRP position. I am just de-risking I will be DCAing out as we go up. That's it. I have more than enough XRP. And if all of the XRP Moon Boys are right, and we're really going to 589 and all this crazy nonsense, well, guess what? I'll still have a moon bag, and it will be more than enough. Why would you do that when XRP goes to 1,000? What's a good buy at the moment? Solnick. I mean, there's a lot of coins. Flux is an excellent buy. ICP is an excellent buy. Rose is an excellent buy. There's lots of excellent value in the markets right now. In fact, I would say most of the market right now is at 2022 prices with 2025 risk. What is 2025 risk compared to 2022? There isn't exchanges going to zero. There's regulatory clarity. Gary Gensler is not in office. BlackRock does have an ETF. PayPal does have their own coin. So way better of a risk scenario, but you have the same prices, which is insane. So my top value plays right now: Solnick, H&T, Rose, ICP, Shiba, Dent, VeChain, Knock, IOTA, Flux, Theta, Krill, Suki, Raven, Dynex, Dot, LCX, XYO, He, Crow, NXRA, Phantom, News, and Harmony One. XYO was on the list and we removed it from the list because it's not at the 236 anymore. Robinhood, main coins are Chainlink, ADA, XRP, XLM, Litecoin, Pepe, Shiba, WIF, Doge, ETH Classic. Okay, so ETH Classic is a good value right now. ADA is a good value right now. Chainlink is a pretty good value right now. Litecoin is a pretty good value right now. And I don't know, did I say Shiba? Shiba is a good value right now. What about Casper? I think Casper gets to 55 cents. Pepe. I'm not a fan of Pepe. I think Pepe does a 2x from here. Pepe already did like a 50x. You know what I mean? Is Sauce back under the 236? Are we adding Sauce back? Y'all want some sauce? Damn, that's a good looking chart. Sauce back on the list. Sauce is my top dex right now. Price target for Rose, minimum 38 cents. What about Trump coin? No thank you. Let me see. The coins that I just listed, I'm going to say vetted, but I looked at their inflation. They have low to no inflation, which is price equals supply plus demand. Inflation is the supply, right? So they have low to no inflation. They have good Wyckoff setups, and they're at a valuable spot in the Fibonacci's. They have plenty of trading data to tell you. I don't feel that way about Trump. Like, it's just in a falling knife stage. We haven't had a green candle. Yeah. What about Theta? I like Theta. All right, we'll look at Carrot Hood. All right, Robinhood. My bad. Someone showed me the. Oh yeah. I already did it. Carrot. All right, my phone is about to die. Oh, I don't know about this, bro. I don't know if you skid all the way down and then you're pumping about this. Let's see this. I mean, it looks okay. Do you think over time your ability to make 10x plus gains with your strategy will not work in crypto? No, I don't think that. I don't think that. I will say this, like, over time on certain coins, like Bitcoin, the strategy is not going to make 10x on Bitcoin. XRP generally is not going to make, like, the bigger a coin gets over time, that's true. Like, when it gets into a huge market cap, it's not going to be doing 10x's and stuff like that. But there's always going to be new winners. But yeah, you would expect over, like, the course of different separate bull runs that you would get diminishing returns on larger coins. And XRA a good buy? I think so. Can we chart Harmony 1? Crow prediction, $1 to $2. You really think XYO ready to pump? Yes, XYO is good to me. What was your biggest learning opportunity that really helped you best succeed in the crypto space? Listen, this is going to be such a boring answer. But it's true. Crow's a good buy right now? I think so. This is a boring answer. 10 cents, 20 cents for XYO. A notebook and journaling my emotions and figuring out my emotions, because that is the biggest hump and hurdle to get over in crypto, is the emotional warfare from the apex predators. So navigating your emotions is what really sent me to the next level. And once I stopped caring what other people think, like, a lot of people say that, you know what I mean? They'll be like, oh, I don't care what people think. It's like, do you really though? But, like, actually, really, for me, I really don't care what people think. I really just do not give an F what people think. They changed their circulating supply without a warning. All right, let me look. So that, to me, is the number one thing that I would figure out, is the emotional fortitude, the emotional navigation of yourself and of the market. Okay, so it's like double now. Max supply 2 billion. Because this was 1 billion, right? Yeah, that's definitely not awesome. Bag up on XYO or Rose. I think that Rose is a little bit better of a value right now. I think I bought too much recently. DCA. Your thoughts changed on Quant? They have not. Does Robinhood the meme coin have a good chart? Would you mind looking at it? It doesn't have enough of a chart. So me as like a professional technical analyst, like ideally you would want a year of data, right? So if the chart just looks like this, like that's not enough data. And it just came out. What market caps do you mainly go for? I have a huge wide range, right? Literally from 5 million all the way to 2 trillion. I have certain coins that I like at certain market caps. And I think that there's different risk levels at different market caps, and you have different upside potential at different market caps as well. Right? So I have like blue chips that I like. Like I like VeChain, Rose, ICP. Those are my top blue chips right now. Then I have medium caps that I like. Sauce. Flux. What's a medium cap that I like? I don't know. What's the list? Maybe Harmony One. You could probably say is a medium cap. Trying to think of I guess LCX is a medium cap. Yeah, so and then bottom, like you have low market caps. Solnik. Dynex. Those would be my favorite low caps. You think Ethereum will ever get to an Ethereum? You think ICP will ever get to a Ethereum market cap? It could. It's possible. Is Pole cooked? Are you talking about Matic? I don't think so. So that's a good question, bro. But the answer is like I just categorize it, right? And I understand at each market cap there's upsides and there's downsides. For each market cap. And so is future leverage disabled on weekends? No, it is not. My favorite is BitUnex. That's the one that I mainly use. You can use my link in the description if you want to get some free crypto. But no, you absolutely can trade 24/7. Not that you should, but you absolutely can. Are we going lower or did we bottom? I think we bottom. I'm actually quite certain that we bottom, at least for the next 28 days or so. Do you have X? I do. At your boy Ski. YABOYSKEY. All right. Make sure you guys like, follow, subscribe. All that good stuff. What do we got here? Yeah. All right, guys. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, follow me on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Twitch. That's going to be it for this time. I will never message any of you guys first. Those are scammers from Pakistan or Kakistan. It's not me. I'm not going to message you first. There is a Valentine's sale going on. If you want to do a consultation, set up a plan. Listen, the biggest piece of advice I could give you, it doesn't need to be with me, but have a plan. Have a plan in place so that you're not manipulated by the apex predators. Okay? If you want to sit down and have a consultation, a meeting with me, and we can set up a plan with your individual goals, that is a service that I offer. And right now, and through Valentine's, is it's half off. So that's the lowest price it's ever going to be. So send me a DM if you're interested in that. We can set up a personalized plan. It's not some cookie cutter like, whoop, here's a generic ass spreadsheet. That's not what it is. It's I'm going to ask you what your goals are. What's your portfolio? What's your time horizon? It's an individual plan. All right, guys, that's going to be it for this time. Peace, love, prosperity. God first. God bless. I'm out.
Damn hustling.